he can knock out Canelo?
I think he can knock out Canelo. Yes.
Yeah.
So Terence Crawford is fighter is different.
So why not go for the top guy in the division right off the bat?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest saga in the world of boxing, where tensions are running high and the stakes have never been greater. In a shocking twist, Terence Crawford lost his cool and nearly engaged in a physical altercation with Canelo Alvarez during a recent press conference. The explosive moment, now viral, has the boxing community buzzing with anticipation and speculation. Crawford, known for his no-nonsense attitude, had plenty to say about his upcoming bout with Israel Madimov, his relationship with Shakur Stevenson, and the possibility of a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. But the real buzz surrounds his potential future opponents, especially after his August 3rd fight with Madimov. If Crawford emerges victorious against Madimov, many fans are calling for him to challenge IBF champion Jaron Boots Ennis. Ennis, who recently secured a stunning TKO victory over David Avanesian, has been vocal about wanting a shot at Crawford.
Why not go for the top guy in the division right off the bat? I want to leave a legacy that's never been left before, you know, inside and outside the ring.
Despite this, the 36-year-old Crawford has his eyes set on a bigger prize, a showdown with fellow future Hall of Famer Canelo Alvarez. Crawford made it clear that a fight with Canelo would take place at 168 pounds. Right now, I'm looking for the fight that makes the most sense, and that's not Boots. Canelo will add more to my legacy in my bank account. When boxing is done, I want a legacy people talk about for ages in a bank account that lasts just as long, Crawford stated. This perspective is easy to understand. Crawford's career achievements ensure his place in the Hall of Fame. While he could be favored to beat Ennis, facing a young, undefeated talent is a risky move. On the other hand, a match with Canelo promises both financial reward and a significant legacy boost. Crawford and Canelo are arguably the most prominent fighters since the Floyd Mayweather era. Crawford boasts an impressive 4-0-0 record with titles in 3 weight divisions, while Canelo, aside from losses to Mayweather and Dimitri Bivol, remains undefeated. A clash between these two champions would be one of the most anticipated in traditional boxing, overshadowing even high-profile commercial fights like Jake Paul vs. Conor McGregor.
Just helping the young fighters coming up, you know, giving them the courage and the outlet that the fighters before me never gave to us. I always tell everybody I never go in the ring looking for the knockout, but if I smell blood and it's there, he out of there.
Before any future plans, Crawford faces Madimov, regarded as the best 154-pounder in the division. I want to leave an unmatched legacy inside and outside the ring, helping young fighters and staying at the top of my game. I never go looking for the knockout, but if I smell blood, he's out of there, Crawford said. Saudi Arabia's Turki Al-Sheikh, head of the General Entertainment Authority, is eager to see Crawford face Canelo. However, he warned Canelo not to push too hard on financial demands. The fight is expected to take place in 2025, as both fighters have commitments in 2024. Al-Sheikh has promised Crawford a significant fight, even if it's not with Canelo. Canelo's next bout is on September 14th in Las Vegas against Edgar Berlanga, where he will defend his super middleweight title. Despite losing his IBF championship, Canelo remains the WBA, WBC, and WBO king. A win for both fighters could set the stage for their showdown, closing the 14-pound gap between their weight classes. Former WBA super lightweight champion Rolando Romero's prediction has resurfaced amid the hype, casting doubt on Crawford's chances against Canelo at 168 pounds. Romero bluntly stated Canelo by murder against Crawford. They have weight classes for a reason. Despite skepticism, Crawford's skill and knockout streak have many believing he could upset Canelo. Two-division undisputed champion Claressa Shields and WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson both see Crawford as capable of defeating Canelo. Boxing coach Teddy Atlas echoed this sentiment, highlighting Crawford's strategic prowess. Before their anticipated showdown, Crawford and Alvarez must focus on their upcoming matches against Madimov and Berlanga, respectively. Keyshawn Davis believes the fight between Crawford and Canelo will happen if Crawford performs well against Madimov. He is confident in Crawford's ability to knock out Canelo, emphasizing that size isn't everything in a fight. Crawford's knockout rate of 77.5% surpasses Canelo's 63.93%. However, Canelo has gone the distance in his recent fights, and as he nears the end of his career, he requires substantial financial incentives for big matches. Canelo's former promoter, Eddie Hearn, suggested Canelo is likely to avoid Crawford due to the significant weight difference and lack of credit for a potential win. Canelo started his career in the light welterweight division and progressed to light heavyweight, making Crawford's jump between weight classes feasible. Yet Canelo's comfort at super middleweight poses a challenge for Crawford, who might lose some of his agility and speed moving up from 147 to 168 pounds. While talks of a potential Crawford vs. Canelo fight continue, Crawford's trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, believes Canelo would struggle against Crawford if the fight happens soon. Promoter Eddie Hearn, however, sees Madimov as Crawford's toughest opponent yet. A Crawford vs. Canelo matchup would excite fans, with Canelo previously expressing interest in the financial opportunities such a fight could offer. However, Canelo has since dismissed the idea of fighting Crawford, seeing little to gain from it. Amir Khan, who has fought both Alvarez and Crawford, advises Crawford against taking the fight, suggesting other lucrative options. Khan's personal experience with both fighters gives him insight into the the significant challenges they pose. If Canelo declines, Crawford might have to face rising star Jaron Boots Ennis for a substantial payday before retiring. Ennis is seen as a dynamic fighter, but Crawford's focus on legacy and financial gain might make him less inclined to take on Ennis. Crawford's move to 154 pounds to face Madamov will be a significant test. If he loses, his options for lucrative fights will dwindle. Regardless, Crawford's pursuit of legacy and financial security continues to shape his decisions in the boxing world. Stay tuned for more updates on this explosive situation. As these champions prepare for their upcoming battles, the boxing world waits with bated breath to see how these rivalries will unfold. Will Crawford prove himself against Madamov and secure a future fight with Canelo? Only time will tell.
168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
I think because Shakur was very open and said, I know you've been in camp with Crawford. He's knocked out heavyweights, he's knocked out middleweight. You think he can knock out Canelo?
I think he can knock out Canelo, yes.
Yeah.
The type of fight Terence Crawford is different. When they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight.
Okay,
He deserves it. He deserves.
I'm trying to fight the best, but I mean, you see that it's not up to it's not under my control. Like if it was under my control, I would have fought the world champions already at 140. I would have fought him at 147. You know, it's kind of it feels up.
I think they will fight, especially after Terence Crawford looks great against this opponent right here. Well, it's not an opponent, against this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like after that it's gonna be almost mandatory for them to fight. But two men gonna want to have to fight each other. Understand what I'm saying? It can't just be one man. So after Terence Crawford proved himself, then Canelo should.
I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he is not in the plan. Like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight, and then you gonna know what is next.
A man coming from 147, I know he's a great man. Crawford is a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody can do better than Charlo did last week.
I consider Israel the best 154 pounder in the division right now. So why not go for the top guy in the division right off the bat? I want to leave a legacy that's never been left before. Inside and outside the ring.
You think he can knock out Canelo?
I think he can knock out Canelo, yes.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford is fighter is different.
So why not go for the top guy in the division right off the bat?